In music, texture is how the melodic, rhythmic, and harmonic materials are combined in a composition, thus determining the overall quality of the sound in a piece. Texture is often described in regard to the density, or thickness, and range, or width, between lowest and highest pitches, in relative terms as well as more specifically distinguished according to the number of voices, or parts, and the relationship between these voices. For example, a thick texture contains many layers of instruments. One of these layers could be a string section, or another brass. The thickness also is affected by the amount and the richness of the instruments playing the piece. The thickness varies from light to thick. A piece's texture may be affected by the number and character of parts playing at once, the timbre of the instruments or voices playing these parts and the harmony, tempo, and rhythms used. The types categorized by number and relationship of parts are analyzed and determined through the labeling of primary textual elements, primary melody, secondary melody, parallel supporting melody, static support, harmonic support, rhythmic support, and harmonic and rhythmic support. Common types, in musical terms, particularly in the fields of music history and music analysis, some common terms for different types of texture are additional types. Although in music instruction certain styles or repertoires of music are often identified with one of these descriptions, this is basically added music. Many composers use more than one type of texture in the same piece of music. A simultaneity is more than one complete musical texture occurring at the same time, rather than in succession. A more recent type of texture first used by Gyal Paragraph or G.Y. Ligeti is micropolyphony. Other textures include polythematic, polyrhythmic, onomatopoeic, compound, and mixed or composite textures. References: Benwood, Bruce, and Marilyn Nardine Saker. Music, in Theory and Practice, 7th edition, Volume 1. Boston, McGraw-Hill. ISBN 978-0-07-294262-0. Karazin, Vince. Arranging Music for the Real World, Classical and Commercial Aspects. Pacific, Missouri, Mel Bay. ISBN 0-7866-4961-5. OCLC 50470629. Hanning, Barbara Rusano, Concise History of Western Music, based on Donald J. Grout and Claudia V. Polisca's A History of Western Music, 5th edition. Published by W. W. Norton and Company, New York, copyright 1998. ISBN 0-393-97168-6. Isaac, and Russell, Cleo, Vernon. Melody, Linear Aspects of 20th Century Music. In Aspects of 20th Century Music, edited by Gary Whitleich, pages 270-301. Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, Prentice Hall. ISBN 0-13-049346-5. Kokoras, Panayotis. Towards a Holophonic Musical Texture. In Proceedings of the ICMC 2005 Euro International Computer Music Conference. Barcelona, International Computer Music Conference. Further reading, and on Monophony, Grove Music Online, edited by Dean Root. Copland, Aaron. What to Listen for in Music, Revised Edition. New York, McGraw-Hill Book Company, Incorporated. Frobenius, Wolf, Peter Cook, Caroline Bithell, and Isolay Zemtsovsky, Polyphony, Grove Music Online. Edited by Dean Root. Heyer, Brian, Homophony, Grove Music Online, edited by Dean Root. External links, A Guide to Musical Texture with Multimedia.